Hi Kurbo, this is Kandarp Shah. Did you know that since 1980s, the incidence of obesity among children has nearly tripled? According to the CDC, if this epidemic is not addressed, it is estimated that one-third of all children born since the year 2000 will eventually develop diabetes. I certainly did not know this until my pediatrics rotation in medical school. In addition, I learned that food allergies, childhood obesity, learning disabilities like ADHD and autism, eating disorders like anorexia and binge eating, and chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver, and cancer were rampant amongst kids. To say the least, it was an eye-opening rotation that taught me many different aspects of working with kids of different backgrounds. Few of the things in particular that I'm proud to have been able to learn are that working with kids, be it from a clinical perspective or a coaching perspective, requires a uniquely different approach than adults. Kids tend to look at things more concretely, where adults are abstract thinkers. Kids tend to mirror the adults around them and make decisions accordingly, whereas adults are independent thinkers. Kids are faced with peer pressure, body image issues, and low self esteem more often than adults, and oftentimes have difficulty expressing their problems to their parents, teachers, or doctors. That's when a dedicated health coach can make a difference. Let me give you an example of how we can do this. I remember working with a 15-year-old girl named Sandy who came to see her pediatrician. She had a history of obesity, asthma, eczema, anxiety, and ADHD, all of which were managed by multiple specialists with multiple medications. She was adopted and was raised by a single father who worked two jobs and did not spend much time with his daughter. Upon peeling off layers of her social aspects, I quickly learned that she lacked proper parenting. She was hooked on chemically processed junk foods. She drank lots of soda, sugary drinks, and barely exercised. She struggled with time management and craved a loving relationship because she did not have a mother. Basically, she needed someone who could guide her, motivate her, and empower her to take care of herself. I had 12 weeks and I thought to myself, why not be that someone? Why not be that coach that could possibly make a difference? With a special permission from her father and a pediatrician, I arranged to meet with her every Friday after school for the next 12 weeks. I started educating her on the importance of healthy diet, bioindividuality, exercise, and being active. At every meeting, I highlighted the importance of eliminating sugar, processed foods, and how they were linked to most of her medical problems. I taught her breathing techniques and mindfulness meditation to help her cope with her anxiety and peer pressure. I introduced her to the daily practice of yoga. Every day, I would text her motivational quotes to keep her inspiration going. The more we got to know each other, the more she started trusting me. And one afternoon, I got a text from her asking if diet soda was a better alternative to regular soda because she really wanted to wean herself off pop but couldn't resist the temptation and cravings. I said going cold turkey often fails. That diet soda contains chemicals like aspartame that are linked to cancer, weight gain, and worsening of sugar cravings. I encouraged her to deconstruct cravings by temporarily trying naturally flavored sparkling water, freshly squeezed juices, or fresh orange or a tangerine as a way of crowding out pop and other junky drinks. She then expressed concerns about homework, time management, and how stress caused her to binge eat unhealthy snacks like cookies, chips, and Twizzlers. I advise her to start each day by making a to-do list and a not to-do list. Get a stress ball and keep pre-measured snacks like celery, baby carrots, apples, almond butters, nuts, and seeds to help avoid stress-induced binging. One day, her dad called me because he was surprised at how his daughter was eating better, managing time well, and actually empowering him to change his own lifestyle. Oh boy, that felt awesome. And for the first time, I felt like I was making a difference. Believe it or not, by the end of my 12 weeks, her diet and lifestyle has significantly changed. She ate more fruits and vegetables. She took her omega-3 supplements daily, developed an interest in gymnastics and swimming, and only drank soda on special occasions. Experiencing how coaching had radically changed her diet and lifestyle has inspired me to work with kids even more, and is something I plan to continue pursuing as a future doctor and a health coach. Let Kurbo be that platform. Thank you.